Here we go, here we go, here we go. Here we go, 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 here we go. Alright, welcome everybody. Welcome to another live stream. Hey, what's up you guys? It's Jonno. Let's play some games. Hey, welcome. Yo. Welcome you guys. Welcome to the stream. Let's do some more HEATRAN Dynamax Adventures because I'm too lazy to do anything else. This is such an easy stream. It's just so easy. I'm trying to live a stress-free life, and you know, Dynamax Adventures, they're just so easy. Don't even have to think about it. So, yep, that's what I'm doing. Kicking back, trying to get some shiny legendaries. You can't go wrong. Easy stream with the shiny legendary payout. It's beautiful. But yeah, I've been kicking back. Stress-free life. Pink Eye Heatran today. Sylveon Blue Shine, thank you. I appreciate the vote of confidence. Dude, if we could at least get one person to come play with me, that'd be really amazing. I'd really appreciate that. I'm gonna sip my tea while I wait. Alright, that tea is hot. Whew, that's hot. Haircut? Yeah, Bonnie, I got a haircut a few days ago. Yup. It's feeling good. It's feeling really good. It was too long. Oh my goodness, it was too long. It's far too long. But yeah, it's looking better now. I'm just drinking a basic black tea. Dalen Ross, thanks for entering the code. Make sure you're on. Make sure you're online. Is this on the Saga Genesis? I've never heard of the Saga Genesis. I've heard of the Sega Genesis. Sega. Only the old school folks will get it. How are you today, Jonno? Hey, what's up, Isaiah? I'm doing really good. Me and wifey actually just went and saw a house. It was the same house that we got lost looking at the other night. We actually got to go inside of it with our realtor and do the dang thing. Got to look at it. The house did have a couple of roaches, although they were the little tiny ones, not the gigantic ones that fly. But I was like, well, that's kind of a red flag, even though it's in a fantastic neighborhood. But it did have some renters in it before, and sometimes those renters are a little nasty and they get roaches. So, yeah, that could be dealt with. It had some really nasty cabinets, which also had dead roaches in them. There was live and dead roaches, and that's always bad. But, you know, it could be dealt with. It could. It was a decent house. It was a very decent house, but it was a banger neighborhood. Absolute banger neighborhood. So, don't know. It's tough. It's got good bones. I mean, we could technically, you know, put in the upgrades. Thank you, Dalen, for joining. I really appreciate it. And the only thing you need to know about Heatran is it's weak against water, fighting, and ground. So you're going to want to grab the water. Dreadnought is going to be the Pokemon. Yep, good job, Dalen. Good job. Very good job. And then we're stuck with the NPCs. They're going to make bad decisions, but we get to choose which way to go at least. And also the NPCs won't Dynamax, so definitely Dynamax if it's you. There's a ground type on the left, but let's see what it is. I also saw Blaziken, I believe, on the right. No, it's Passimian. I think I'm saying that right. On the left, the ground type, it's hidden. Can anybody tell what it is? What is it? I think we need to go left. I can't tell what it is. Oh, it's Doug Trio. Yeah, we need to go left. Yeah, thank you so much for joining, Dalen. I appreciate that. Yeah, it was hard to know which way to go. Sometimes you can go right and then, you know, dodge back to the left. But I don't think we could have on this one. Okay. Is it a lowland Persian? Is that right? Is he a lowland form? That's a dark and I'm a bug, so that means I'll have a good move, I'm pretty sure. Yep. Okay, so let's see. Pollen Puff. Dynamax. Yep. There we go. That'll work. On a scale of 1 to 10, how cool is Shiny Heatran? I'm gonna give it like a 7. Because it's a shiny legendary, so there's like a floor, you know, and the floor is not 1 or 0. The floor is like 6 or 7. And I think Shiny Heatran is pretty much at or near the floor. It's not like the coolest shiny legendary, of course. Although it is a shiny legendary, so I mean, I do believe there's a floor of at least like 6 or 7. So, a Pokemon that would get a solid 10 is Shiny Rayquaza. Yeah. A Pokemon that would get a solid 9 is Shiny Mewtwo. Can't go wrong. Gotta love it. A Pokemon that would get a solid 8. Maybe like Latios and Latias, you know, like they're fine. They're nothing special. They're not bad either. But Shiny Heatran gets a low score from me because the only real difference is the pink eye. It basically is no difference. It looks very similar. I mean, the colors are more saturated, which is good generally. It's got a good, you know, look to it, but it looks almost the same as the regular one. You almost couldn't tell if you got a shiny one. So for that reason, low score. Give it a very low score. But I think Kyogre is like a 9 or a 10. Pink Whale, can't go wrong. I'm using Gigantamax Befuddle, which is Gigantamax Butterfree's signature move, I do believe. I could be wrong about that, but I think. Dude, if only you could send Pokemon from Sword and Shield to Pokemon Let's Go. Imagine, I could get the shiny Alolans and then backwards send them to Pokemon Let's Go. That's why Pokemon Let's Go was so interesting, because it was hard to get a lot of shiny Pokemon unless you had a lot of them in Pokemon Go. Well, I think the shiny Living Dex was more interesting on Pokemon Let's Go because there was more limited that way. I had to get them in the game. But you could bring over a lot from Pokemon Go. I just don't know. Nah, I'm good. Because we're going to go up against a ground type. And I'm going to use my grass type move against that ground type Pokemon. And that's going to work out for us. Okay, we have to go left. So go left. We have to go left. Yeah, because we need to get that. We need to get that Doug Trio that's on the left. Luckily, we get the item lady and we get the berries, so that'll be good. I'm gonna pick up. I don't know if I need physical moves or if I need special moves. I guess I'll go special moves. That was a tough choice. I don't know if my ground type moves are gonna be physical or special moves. What do you guys think? Let's go see Dynamax Adventures movesets. I'm looking for Doug Trio. Doug Trio has Mud Slap and High Horsepower. I feel like High Horsepower is a physical move, but I don't know. Okay. I don't know. Alright, Dreadnaught's got this. Very nice. Dreadnaught's gonna have Razor Shell, right? Which we need for HEATRAN, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure that's how that works. Okay, Max Geyser. That's a decent hit. Oh, now it's raining. I'm healing Dreadnought because that just seemed like the way to go since I have like basically nothing going on. Hey, what's up, Amal? Welcome to the stream. Shout out to Caitlin. Shout out to PokeGeek. I guess I'm gonna do Giga Drain. I got nothing. Shout out to Super Comic YT. Shout out to Porygon Z. Thanks for hanging out, you guys. I'm very nervous because I got my graduation tomorrow. Oh, I guess it is that time of year, isn't it? People are graduating out there. Hey, what are you graduating? Congratulations. I'm guessing college. You're graduating college. No, high school. Graduating high school. Hey, shout out to Brian O'Malley. Thanks for hanging out. Brand new on the stream. I like it. I like it. Whoa, look at my health. What happened to me? I can't pollen puff myself? No. I guess I'm gonna do Giga Drain again. Try and get some health. Dude, please don't knock me out. Please don't knock me out. Please. Metal sound. That's not good. Hey, shout out to Raspberry Pi. It's going pretty good so far. Pretty good. We just got started. I mean, I haven't even finished like one Dynamax adventure yet. I got started a little bit late tonight because we were house shopping again. We actually went and looked at a house tonight, which was nice. The house, I mean, you can tell when people have lived in it recently and they were nasty, so it was a little bit nasty in there, but like it could be cleaned up. It had good layout. It wasn't like a banger 10 out of 10, but the neighborhood was like a banger 10 out of 10 neighborhood, so yeah, the neighborhood was very good. Okay, I'm gonna take the Doug trio that we go up against next. I'm taking it. And make sure you go to the left, Dalen. I almost went the wrong way. Amal is secretly Arceus. He'll never admit it. It's his secret. Alright, we finally made our way to Doug Trio, and I've got super effective Giga Drain, which is pretty good because my health was a little bit low. Although we did hit those berries, so I'm doing a little bit better. 2 to 3 days away from 3-year member. Oh my goodness, Amal, that's so cool. The ball's gonna change anytime now. You'll be one of the first... You'll be one of the very few and first people to just organically go from the luxury ball to the heavy ball. That'll be interesting. You'll be one of the first and few people who got to have like a normal, what will now be the normal YouTube experience. Unlike Azure and everybody else who made it all the way up to their like 4-year. Without ever experiencing the 3-year ball, which I find very unfair. I mean, how hard would it have been for YouTube to just give us a 3-year and 4-year member badge, like before 3 and 4 years actually took place? You know? Like, they really messed it up. I know, Chloe too, exactly. Chloe never got to see the 3-year badge. PokeGeeks had hers changed when I, you know, added the emoji, so didn't get to organically, like, flip, you know, to the new ball. Anyway, it's just, it's noteworthy. It's not a big deal, but it's noteworthy. All right, Doug Trio. Here we go. It's a trio of Digletts. Rest in Pichus. Everybody who missed out on the heavy ball. Okay, I'm swapping for this one. That was my big brain play. Okay, here we go. Dalen, if you want a Dynamax, go for it. If you have it. Oh, actually, no. Actually, I should Dynamax. Because I have 4x effectiveness with my ground type move. So, well, I should Dynamax, but if you want a Dynamax, you go for it too. Alright, Dalen? You go for it. Because either way is fine. I get 4x damage no matter what. Okay, it looks like it's me first, so I'm going to do it. Looks like it's me first. I'm gonna do it because that'll give us the maximum damage. I just wasn't sure who was gonna get it first. Yeah, Chloe skipped the heavy ball completely. Azure skipped the heavy ball completely. Who else? Probably Lil DH. I believe. Okay, there we go. That was almost half of its health. Nice. Thanks for the shiny luck, you guys. I appreciate it. Gonna join the next one. All right, Arna. And I think Bonnie said she was gonna join the next one as well, so that's good. Nice hit, Dalen. Oh, Heat Wave. At least it wasn't very effective, but it got Durant pretty good. Durant fainted. Somebody ate the Lumberry. Outrage, not bad, I guess. Critical. Yeah, guys, don't spam the chat. There's no reason to spam the chat. It's not going to get you anything but a timeout. Dalen, I believe we are waiting on you, buddy. All right, there we go. HEATRAN is down. Very nice. Let's go see if we get that shiny. Can I do shiny Mewtwo? Nah, I already did shiny Mewtwo Dynamax Adventure. I can't get another one. Although I could get it on my other game, I think. I don't even know if I have the DLC for my other game. Because I'll have Sword and Shield. Okay, I don't think that's a shiny Persian. I don't think that's shiny Durant. Doug Trio is not shiny. And HEATRAN has orange eyes, so it is not shiny. No shines here. You spilt your delicious sip of coffee. Oh no, Azur, not again. You went so long with no spills, Azur. I thought we were turning a new page. A no spill page. Let's mix it up a little bit tonight, you guys, and we'll do more Landorus and Thundurus raids. Oh no, it's Tornadus. I keep thinking it's Thundurus. It's Tornadus. We'll mix it up a little bit just to keep it fresh. I'm gonna do Tornadus. So remember, we're on Tornadus. It's weak against ice and electric. Yeah, Raspberry Pi, you probably should save for Scarlet. I don't know if it's worth it to get the Dynamax Adventures at this point, because there may be features that are very similar to this in the new games. Thank you, Dalen. Wait, is Dalen Isaiah? I can't tell. Oh yeah, it's weak to rock. Electric, ice, and rock. Thank you, Arna. I forgot about the rock. Bonnie, are you online? Make sure you join online first. Yeah, Bonnie, it's not a stamp. You gotta type in the code. Chloe, I knew it was you chatbotting me. Chloe finally admits that she's the one spamming my chat with robots. All right, let's get in there. Ice Beam. There we go. What is the game called? This game right here. This game is called Fortnite. You never seen Fortnite before? It's weak against ice, rock, so Armaldo is a good choice. You really should have chose Armaldo. Although I think Armaldo is going to be weak against flying type, right? Because it's a bug. I forget. Amal, why do you always say I'm hating on Fortnite? Let's go to the right, you guys. We got a, Why'd you guys go left? The ice types are on the right. Sassy Turtwig loves the Fortnite streams. What is the game that I'm playing called? This game right here is called Fortnite. I can't believe you've never seen Fortnite before. What if they actually did Pokemon X Fortnite collaboration? I literally didn't say a single hateful word about Fortnite. Amal's always accusing me of hating on Fortnite. I won't stand for this. Oh, you want to see collabs with Dragon Ball? That would actually be amazing. Wait, don't they have that? They have that. Goku was in Fortnite. Wait. Goku in Fortnite. Dude, this is a thing. Yeah, they already had that. They already did it. Oh, I see what you mean, Amal. I see what you mean. I see what you mean. Because they've done other anime stuff. They could do Pokemon. I get it. My bad. I misread your comment. Still, though, I wasn't hating on Fortnite. There was no hate. It's even in my rules. No hate. Even against Fortnite. I pray that none of my favorite games will ever enter Fortnite. Don't be tainting good intellectual properties. That's true, though. That's true. No, they should do Pokemon in Fortnite. And then there's just like Pokemon everywhere on the Fortnite map. And you can catch them. And then whichever one you caught most recently, it gives you like power-ups or whatever. Like it comes around with you and like does stuff. So like if you catch a Mewtwo, you're like Battle Royale, it's done. If you catch a Caterpie, okay, it might not be that helpful. If you catch Metapod, that's it. You're done. Easy win. Easy dubs right there. I got Metapod, it's over. Metapod is just like taking snipe shots all day long for you. Metapod. That's literally what they should do. I already wrote the whole thing. You're welcome, Fortnite. It's exactly what they should do. You get Pokeballs, you find Pokemon, you catch a Pokemon, it runs around with you and helps you. And if someone shoots your Pokemon, I'm just gonna say Poke blood everywhere. No, I'm kidding. I don't know what would happen if they shoot it. Technically, they should be invincible because there's no such thing as guns in the Pokemon world. There's no such thing in the Pokemon world, so I don't see how that would work. Or I don't think that there is. I don't know. I wouldn't know. I haven't seen all the anime. Somebody else would probably know. Dude, Druddigon has like no health left. Come on. There we go. Got him with my Shadow Ball. Alright, gotta catch them all. Gotta catch them all. Pokemon. Wow, there's banned episodes? Dude, are you serious? There's banned episodes? I've got Ice Beam, so I'm good. Remember, we need Ice, Rock, or Thunder, because it's a pure flying type. There's a few banned episodes of Pokemon. I gotta admit, that's pretty crazy. Brian O'Malley, why do you keep on spamming the chat? This guy like can't stop spamming the chat. Dude, why didn't you guys go to the right? There's ice types on the right. What were you thinking? I literally don't know what my team was thinking. All the ice types are on the right. We should have gone for Obama Snow. Although it would have been weak to the flying type moves. Absol has ice type? Oh, really? Absol has Blizzard. Yeah, it does. Absol has Blizzard. Okay, I'm good with it. I think one banned Porygon because people had seizures from it. Oh, wow. Whoa. Isn't Heatran fire type? Yeah, but we're not going against Heatran on this one. Q Taylor. Is it Q Taylor or K Taylor? Okay. It's sad it wasn't even Porygon's fault. You're banned, Porygon. We're waiting on Dalen. There we go. Q like the letter. I'm down with that. It was Pika's fault, but they aren't gonna ban the mascot. So true, PokeGeek, so true. Oh, the helping hand. Absol used Blizzard. That's gonna hit a bunch of us. Wow. Okay, Skitter Smack actually did good damage for once. Very good. Is Absol a special attacker? I don't know. Oh, that wasn't a bad hit. That was decent. Two of us have got Skitter Smack, which is lowering its special attack, but I don't know if it's a special attacker, so. Absol is a physical attacker with a bunch of special moves. Well, I don't know if lowering its special attack over and over is helping, but can't hurt. What is your Switch number so I can friend you? I don't know. I don't use the friend feature on here. I find it to be unnecessary for all the games that I play. I do have a few friends on my Switch, but I don't really use that feature. I don't know. Does anybody else find the friendship on Nintendo Switch kind of useless? Maybe there's some games that use it, but I haven't noticed any. Yeah, somebody should get that Absol with Ice Beam. Yeah, good job. Grab it. Or sorry, it's not Ice Beam, it's Blizzard. Okay, looking pretty good. We got an Ice type. It's actually good that we went to the left because Absol is better than the other two Pokemon that were on the right. You have too many friends on Switch? I actually maxed out my friends on Switch multiple times and had to delete a bunch of them. And that's when I realized, like, being friends on Switch is like, it just doesn't really do that much. Like, I don't use the friendship features ever. Like, ever, 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 ever. Like, I may as well have no friends on the Switch because I don't use the friendship features whatsoever. So yeah, I mean, I'm basically saying there's no point to add me as a friend. There's no point to even want to add me as a friend. You'll get zero benefit from adding me as a friend. Amal, is there anything that you get that's beneficial from being a friend with me on this Switch? I don't know. I think he can see when I'm online. I think that's about it. That's how Amal spies on me. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, people think it's cool to be friends with streamers. It's true. I just don't see why, because it doesn't do anything. Oh, he avoided the attack. Come on. Weak. I guess I'm just gonna keep on doing Shadow Ball. I don't know. You can see when I'm online. Oh yeah, you have to be friends to see the stamps. Oh, that's true. I forgot about that. I couldn't remember why I maxed out my friends list. And I was trying to think, why did I max out my friends list? Like, what did I do that was maxing it out? And it was that. You're right, Amal. It was that. Yeah, because I had to be friends to raid with people. So then I was always adding friends. Dude, that whole system was clunky. It was so clunky. It was like clunky and annoying. I don't miss those raids at all. Yeah, I hope SV doesn't need it. I hope they just do a connection code like this has, you know? It's almost like they learned their lesson, you know? Because they did the regular raids with the messy, like, stamp system. I couldn't stand that stamp system. And then when this came out, they just gave up on the whole stamp system. They're like, all right, just get that out of here. And then they just went to the code system, which is clearly the superior system. Yeah, that's so true. Because sitting here and having to add people who just joined the stream for the first time as friends was really annoying. And then I maxed out my friends list, which I think it does max at 200. I forget what the number is though. And then I had to sit there and clear friends and delete people. And I deleted a bunch of people who were like, Jonno, you unfriended me, and it made them feel bad. But I was like, well, I don't know who's who because I don't recognize people's names on here. Dude. Yeah, that's why I pretty much won't even do regular raids in this game. Like, I won't even touch them. Well, also because the shiny odds are full odds no matter what, which is annoying as well. Yeah, I won't even do it. You couldn't pay me to use the regular raids. And on top of that, there's not even legendary Pokemon in them. The legendaries are all in Dynamax Adventures, so I ain't down with that. Yeah, the stamp system was bad. I would never get updated stamps. I'd always be trying to get people's stamp and I would never get it. Or there'd always be somebody who couldn't get my stamp for some reason and they could never raid. Make a rule for people to unfriend after they raid. I don't know how I would keep track of all that, PokeGeek. No, that sounds like a nightmare to keep track of. A friend ban? I'll have to keep a friend ban list? You're banned. You didn't unfriend me. No. I like to keep it simple. I mean, it's just a bad system. I'm not going to use it. Plain and simple. No need to make it complicated. The system is bad. I ain't touching it. Well, and plus on top of that, there's no raids I would even want to do. The events are all recycled. And there's no legendary events, so like, why bother? If they actually did like, I don't know, shiny Melmetal, or like shiny I don't know, something interesting. Then, you know, obviously if it was like the kind of content that I couldn't say no to, I would do it, but I haven't seen a good event in this game in like 2 years. Okay, well, I've got Ice Beam, so at least we got that. You think Scarlet's gonna use the same system? I don't think so, Amal. I don't think so. I really think they learned their lesson. The fact that they didn't use the stamp system for Dynamax Adventures really shows that either the stamp system was limited in the first place and it wouldn't work for Dynamax Adventures for some technical reason that we'll never know, which I don't think is the case. I'm sure they could have made it happen with the stamps, but they chose to change off of the stamp system because probably people hated it, because probably they knew it was clunky and they just didn't want to have to deal with it, so they did the code. But I don't know. I just don't know. Could be some technical reason. I don't know. Maybe somebody does know, but I don't know. Okay, we got blown out of the raid den because we got knocked out too many times. So I guess we'll be on the lookout for a shiny, but not a shiny Heatran. Not this time. Or no, sorry, it wasn't Heatran. It was Tornadus. No shinies. Oh well, I didn't think Tornadus was that hard, but I guess so. I guess so. We'll go back to Heatran. Good old Heatran. Let's see. Maybe we'll get a shiny Heatran. Yeah, Amal, you're right. It could be because the stamps were game wide and the DLC is exclusive, so yeah, that could be the technical reason. Like maybe the stamp system wouldn't work with the DLC because stamp system is for everybody. Who knows? Who knows? But it is interesting because they didn't use the stamp system. For whatever reason, they didn't. So if the stamp system is limited in some way, and obviously the code system is not limited, stands to reason they would move forward with the code system. Which is what I hope. I don't want to see those stamps ever again. Ever, never, never. Don't want to see them. I wish I would join, but my Switch is dead again. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, no. Yeah, you gotta charge that thing. Good luck, Jose. Alright, we're gonna go in because we're not getting our fourth. Okay, remember you guys, fighting type, water type, water type, and ground type. Okay, prioritize fighting type, water type, and ground type. So Araquanid is good, Julian. Yep, good job, good job. Oh, you're not down with the DLC, Amal? I'm down with DLC, but I think that they're releasing the DLC too soon with all the games. It's like they want to get their profit and they don't respect like the play cycle of the games, you know? Like if I play the game for a year, most people are done with the game before a year is over. That's what I've noticed with Pokemon games. Most people are done with the game before a year is over. They're just done. They've moved on. They're doing something else. They're playing Pokemon MMO or they're doing whatever they're going to do. But they're not playing, you know, the year-old Pokemon game anymore. They just move on. But then if they were to add DLC strategically around that year mark when people start to fall off, it's like, oh, cool, now I'll come back. I'll play the game some more because there's more content. But for them to come out with the DLC like a month after the game launches, or even a couple weeks after the game launches. I forget when Daybreak came out for Pokemon Legends Arceus, but it was like right after launch. It was so soon after launch. It just made me feel like, why didn't this come out with the launch, you know? But it didn't really add that much content. It really more like completed the game. And it was free, so, you know, that was way different. The Sword and Shield DLC, there was 2 of them, which is crazy all by itself. It added new areas to the game, which I think is kind of like the best case scenario for DLC, like adding whole new areas to the game, because it requires adding story for those areas, which is what I think people expect to get. New area, new story, new Pokemon, new in-game experiences, like the Dynamax Adventures. So I thought the DLC for this game was spot on. It added more legendaries, it added more experiences, it, you know, it added like actual Pokemon. But yeah, there's a DLC for Pokemon Legends Arceus? Yeah, there is. It's called Daybreak. It added a whole bunch of requests. It added the massive mass outbreaks, which was added through the request system. It added some of the items that transform like Palkia into their origin forms and Dialga into their origin forms. Didn't it add those through the request system? That was like request 100 something. But yeah, it was interesting. That was a free DLC. Free. Kind of different, right? Because other DLCs haven't been free. That one was free. So it kind of felt like they were just completing the game. But like, the Sword and Shield DLCs added so much content. Like a massive amount of content. Go to the right, you guys. But yeah, it was a DLC. DLC stands for downloadable content, right? Isn't that what DLC stands for? What does DLC stand for? Stands for downloadable content. I don't know why it's DLC, because downloadable is not 2 words. But it does stand for downloadable content, which is weird. But yeah, I mean, like, it's content and you had to download it. It's just that's what it is. I would have been happy with a paid DLC for Arceus if it added a whole bunch of content, but Daybreak DLC didn't add a whole bunch of content. Like, basically all it added was MMOs and a couple of requests. I guess it added the Path of Solitude, and I feel like some people don't even care at all about the Path of Solitude, like not even a little bit. I like it, but it's not content I would have necessarily paid for. I mean, if you're gonna charge extra money, there better be shinies involved, and there better be shiny legendaries involved. Like in the DLC for Sword and Shield, oh yeah, there's shiny legendaries involved, you know, and there's legendaries involved because Cubfu you get through the DLC, Calyrex you get through the DLC. So I mean, at least there's good experiences, good Pokemon, all that stuff. The Dynamax Adventures, all that stuff. Daybreak felt more like an update than a DLC. I mean, it was an update. I think people just have it in their head that DLC means like huge, massive update that costs money. And that's just not what DLC means. I mean, a DLC is an update. Every single DLC that's ever come out in the history of DLC is an update. It's an update to the game. It's not a brand new game, it's an update to the existing game. I mean, DLC used to just mean a map. Back when DLC first started and like the whole concept of DLC first came out, it was just maps, like in Halo, and like maps in COD, and like people would play online multiplayer for, you know, months and months and years even, and they get bored with the maps that are available, and then they would, you know, they would release a new map and you could pay the money for the map, and everybody would buy the map because all their friends bought the map and they want to play the new map, you know. The big ones should be called expansion packs. I mean, you can call it an expansion pack if you want to. Nobody's gonna stop you. I feel like left might have actually been the better choice because of the item lady. You guys go whichever way you want. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. I mean, they could, you could call it an expansion pack. DLC is such a weird term anyway. It just means downloadable content. If you downloaded it after the game was already purchased, then it's DLC. I mean, that's pretty much like every update for every game. How else would you get, you know? Now that we live in the world of the internet. Okay, I guess I'm gonna do Muddy Water, I don't know. But yeah, the DLC in Pokemon Legends Arceus did change the version number, which most people don't care about that, but I mean, it's a technical detail that's important because it updated it to like version 1.0.2 or something like that. I forget what version number it went to, but they had to tick up the version number because, you know, it's a software update. Oh, thank you, Amal. 1.1.1. And that shows you how small of an update it is. If you guys know how like the version 1.1.1 works, like the first one is like the major software version that will pretty much never change. The second one is like where like a DLC would go. That's why it's 1.1 point whatever, because the second one is the DLC basically. And then if they were to do like another small update, it would be like 1.1.2. And then if they were to do another major DLC, it would be 1.2.0 or 1.2.1 or however they're doing it. But yeah. It looks like nobody has a good Dynamax, so I'm just gonna Dynamax. Yeah, King Julian, I'm getting close to the Elite Four on my game. I still have to do the final gym leader. And then it's possible I might be beating BDSP by the end of the week. I think Friday I'll be doing the gym leader, my final gym, and then possibly Saturday or Sunday we'll be completing the game. And then hopefully I can shiny hunt for Arceus at that point. I actually don't know like what point shiny hunting for Arceus becomes available to me, but we'll get there at some point. Galvantula just did a spread move and knocked out one of our Pokemon. You gotta train up your team some more, Mego. Yeah, me too. I want to make sure that I'm strong enough for is it Cynthia is the hard one? You're doing mono, bug, and sword. You got 3 Pokemon so far. Hey Colorman, what's your team so far? Should I defeat Dialga in case I want to shiny hunt it later? I think that's the way to go, Amal. Yeah, I mean, personally, I didn't because I'm not gonna shiny hunt it full odds. If I wanted to shiny hunt it, I would just do it in this game, which I already did. So, you know, done. But I mean, just to give yourself the widest variety of options for later, not a bad idea. Although I don't know. Do you think you'll realistically do it? Maybe you should just catch it. I don't know. It's really up to you. Okay, nobody needs to take this Pokemon because you guys have better Pokemon already. The water type moves that you have are good, and the water type Pokemon that you have are going to resist the fire. So you guys are already in good shape. Don't take the Galvantula. The computer will probably take it though. Oh, hot potatoes, you think people are unhappy about BDSP? I'm happy with it. I mean, it's fun. I love the story. It's been really fun so far. Did it just boot everybody out of the game? I don't know. Did you guys get like a super long load on that one? I don't know. It looks like our team is still there. Did you guys get booted? Stun Fisk has a 4x effective move. You mean my Pokemon against Heatran? Because yeah, it has ground type for Heatran, which is going to be great. You've heard people complain about BDSP? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I just try to hang out with people who don't complain, because it's like, what's the point? What's the point? But I mean, sometimes I complain. There's little things to complain about, but I mean, I don't have any complaints about BDSP. They gave us shiny starter hunting. That's been denied on so many games. Like, I'm so happy that they actually put it in and they didn't like ruin the game by denying us our shiny starter hunt like they did on Sword and Shield and Pokemon Let's Go. Yeah, BDSP got pawned off to Ilka. Dude, it's so true. It's so true. And people think like Game Freak had nothing to do with the development of BDSP, and they're always like, blame Ilka. And I'm like, you guys do not understand the subcontractor relationship with the corporation. You clearly do not understand how these business relationships work. Like, Game Freak just had no input on BDSP. But no, I didn't have any complaints. I thought it was good. People were already complaining when they saw the animation style. Do you guys remember that? There's so many people who complain just because of the animation style. And I'm like, stop whining. Oh my goodness. Bunch of whiners. I think it's fun to have more animation styles, you know? To have like just stuff that's all over the board. It's fun. You know, it's just one game. They don't have to do every game that way. It was cute. I didn't think there was anything wrong with it. Yeah, it grew on you. Yeah, exactly, Spyro. I thought it was cute. And I thought, you know, it'll probably grow on me. You know, like, it's nothing special. I like Pokemon Let's Go style better, but they can't all be Pokemon Let's Go style. And it did grow on me, even though I wasn't like a hater. I didn't think it was like bad in any way at first. I thought, this is fine, like, who cares? I actually thought it was really cute when it came out, but it grew on me even more to where I actually really like it. But yeah, variety, exactly, Bunny Brew, just a little bit of variety. At least we're still getting Pokemon games, exactly, and good Pokemon games. Although, didn't BDSP have a bunch of hacks in it, like duplication glitches and stuff like that? I forget which Pokemon it was that had that. Was it BDSP? Ah, still no shiny for me. I'm on a shiny drought, you guys. I'm on a massive shiny drought. No shinies for me. I didn't get any. Let's keep going. I'm afraid to try and do Landoras now. She's got Ho-Oh in the lair now. It's a Ho-No. I've got 999. I need to trade in my... It's time to trade in. I've got so many Beast Balls. Oh my god, that was so many. Wow, I just used up so much ore. I mean, I guess I can buy. Okay, I gotta remember to spend it up. Otherwise, you just never know. Okay, let's do Heatran again, I guess. Yeah, you like it when they do remakes of older Pokemon games? I do too. Yeah, me too. That's why I can't complain. Like, I haven't got to play a lot of the older games. And I like when they remake them because they really do such a good job of, like, making it feel like the old game down to, like, every little detail. And then just upgrading the graphics, basically. And I'm good with that. To me, that's, like, perfection. Please, can we get one more? Somebody. Shedinja is the best Pokemon with Sturdy? Possibly, yeah. It could be true. Shout out to Sage's Gaming. AKA Cricketune. Daylele. Whoop. Your blanket fell off your bed? And you thought it was a giant bug? Oh, man. Mildly interesting. Okay. The Colorman. Thanks for sharing. Hey, shout out to Todd the Chaos. Good to see you. Please, can we not just get one more? It's been teams of 3 all night long. And we've lost a couple of them. I'm going with Seismitoad, even though it's not the best Pokemon. But it does have Screech, so I'll take it. What's my favorite shiny in the Sinnoh region? Oh, well, I do like Sneasel because it's pink. It's got a really good look to it. I don't know, possibly Sneasel? What do you guys think? It wouldn't let you join? Sorry. I don't know why it doesn't let people join sometimes. Okay, we got water on the right. And it's a Wailmer. Wailmer on the right. That electric Pokemon will have Mud Slap. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think we go right and then we go left for the electric one. You're replaying Legends Arceus for the 3rd time? Hey, cool. Yeah, Bonnie, when you talk to the lady, she'll ask you what raid you want to do. And you say anything is fine. And then she'll ask you to save and you press yes. And then once you get into the raid screen, you hit the plus and type in my code. And then it'll say invite others, which is counterintuitive because you're not actually inviting anybody. But you just have to click that button. Yeah, it's a little counterintuitive and hard to get into the raids, like the first couple times. I find it really hard. Like sometimes when I try to join other people, it is a little bit rough. X and Y had pretty good online service. I wouldn't know. I never played. Am I going back to Arceus shiny hunts? Yeah, I'm gonna have to mix in some Arceus shiny hunts for sure. I almost did tonight, but I'm just trying to take it easy. These are nice and easy streams, so I'm trying to take it real easy. Why is my Eevee mad? I don't know. Why did you make your Eevee mad? That's the real question. I'm really surprised that my Pikachu in Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu hasn't got mad at me, because it's like, dude, I haven't even logged on to feed it in like a year. Luckily, it's not like Tamagotchi where they like they don't make it if you don't log on. You got the shiny Croagunk? Nick, nice. Okay, somebody could grab that Wailmer. I don't know if Ryan wants to grab it. Ryan, do you want to grab Wailmer? You go for it. I think I have to say I'm good without it. Yeah. I might grab one of the next ones, though. I do think we should go for the electric Pokemon. Because it's going to have Mud Slap. I think it's the... I think it's that lizard thing that has Mud Slap. Brian is such a bad move. Oh, yeah? I don't know. I haven't actually seen Brian that much, except for in this game. Yeah, it's Heliolisk. I'll take the Heliolisk. It has Mud Slap, which is actually decent. I mean, it's not like the best, but... I wonder if I can make it in an adventure with you to pick up the Heatran Den. Yeah, you can. You definitely can. I forget what Brian does. I don't know. What makes it bad? If the health is less than half, it does massive damage. I don't know. That seems pretty good to me. Pokemon that learn it mostly have great HP stats. Oh, interesting. Interesting. That's actually good to know. Yeah, I wouldn't have thought of that. It makes sense, though. I mean, I guess I could Dynamax. I'm just gonna do Sludge Bomb. Somebody else can Dynamax. Sludgy Bomb. Sludgy Bomb. Yeah, Wailmer does have very high HP, so does Wailord. So yeah, it's true. I guess I'll just keep on doing Sludge Bomb. I mean, I don't know. I know that Wailmer has Brine, doesn't it? When the target is below 50% health? Oh, I thought it meant when Wailmer has 50 below health. Oh, I didn't know it was the target. Okay, there we go. That was a good hit. Finally. Has anyone else gotten into competitive Pokemon recently? No, not me. I wanted to get into competitive Pokemon and Sword and Shield, but I never did. But it makes me wonder, like, maybe I should get into it for Scarlet and Violet. Maybe. I'm gonna take the Heliolisk. And that should give us a pretty well-rounded team there. I say we go left for the Mimikyu. One, because it's a shiny check, and two, because the computer will probably take it, and Mimikyu is actually pretty good because the first time it takes damage, it breaks the decoys, so it won't take any damage, so it's basically a wasted turn. also because the shiny check. But yeah, we could do competitive battles in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Like maybe just work some in, you know? Just like do it on like certain streams or something. I don't know. It could be fun. I don't know if I would do like a whole like only competitive battle stream, but I would be open to it, you know? I would definitely be open to it. Because it would be fun. It'd be fun to get in the battles and win and like come up with a really good team. And it'd be fun to like see all the competitive strategies people are using. Could be fun. Okay, there goes Mimikyu's disguise, finally. Now we'll actually start doing damage. I'm glad that I'm the one who broke the disguise since I didn't have the best move anyway. Just used my Master Ball by accident, so I had to quit the game. Oh no. You mean in Sword and Shield, Bonnie? It's not too hard to get people to give you more Master Balls, but it can be hard. Like Eric in our member chat would probably give you like a dozen of them if you really needed them. But yeah, if you only got one. Sometimes you do what you gotta do. I think I have a Master Ball, but I forget. Not like I need it. All the catches are guaranteed in Dynamax Adventures, so I'm not worried about it. I never play anything but Dynamax Adventures on Sword and Shield. There we go, a little bit of damage. Hop is sweeping my bug types with his Score Bunny. Oh no. Need to EV train and breed for nature and stats. Yeah, true, true. They may make it easy like Sword and Shield. You have Thundurus? I wonder if I should take Thundurus over Tornadus, because Tornadus beat us. Tornadus actually beat us pretty bad. I don't recommend anyone to take the Pokemon, even though I know you guys have low health. I figured the NPC would take it. Didn't I say that? They'll pretty much always swap. Even though we have low health, I think it's still good because we have good moves, and you guys aren't weak against fire because you're water types, I believe. So it should be good. Okay, I'm gonna be doing Mud Slap every move. Oh! Heatran did Metal Sound, but it was avoided, so it's a total wasted turn. Nice brine. Good job. What was the extra hit that... Did you see that? It took extra damage. What was that? If I Dynamax, this move goes up to 90. I think I'm actually going to Dynamax because it makes this move do so much more damage that it actually makes me, like, worth being in the battle. So I'm going to Dynamax because it takes me up to 90 instead of 15. Save Thundurus instead of Landorus? Oh, because it's exclusive? Actually, yeah, good point, Jamal. Good point. Yeah, I could take it. Keelith, you want to do it? If it means you're going to hop in the raid and battle with me, then let's do it. Yeah, I could take Thundurus, especially since it's exclusive. Heatran used Lava Plume, Swampert avoided it, Whalmert avoided it, Mimikyu avoided it. Yo, did you see that? That's because I did my Mud Slap. Yes. I did my Mud Slap and it made him miss on like 3 different hits. Dude, I need to slow down the text speed. Do you guys think it matters if I slow down the text speed? Will it slow the raid down? Oh, PokeGeek is 1 subscriber away from 200. Yo, somebody subscribe to PokeGeek. Get that 200 subs hype. Way to go, PokeGeek. Congrats, PokeGeek. There we go. I spend about 2 days on my videos, but nobody watches them. Dude, the struggle is real, trust. It's really hard to, like, especially because YouTube is changing and video content is changing. Like, especially in the last 2 years, video content is really changing. And, like, some of the stuff that used to work just doesn't work anymore, you know? And some of the content people want to watch now is, like, totally different than, like, the content we used to make, like, a few years ago. So, yeah, I mean, what can you do? The times, they are a-changing. It ain't the same YouTube as it was back in 2010. I don't think I got a shiny, you guys. No! Still no shinies for me. Yeah, exactly. Hot potatoes, exactly. It's like catching lightning in a bottle. I mean, it's always been like that. You know what I mean? It's always been like that. You just gotta know, like, this is the thing that's popular right now. And if I do this thing right now, then I'll get a big channel. You know, for a little while it was Pokemon Go, but actually not that long. And then, you know, I think a lot of people like me, you just get lucky. The thing that you're interested happens to be the thing that can get you big on YouTube at the time when you decide that you want to start doing YouTube. So, like, for me, I just happened to, you know, do Pokemon Go, which was a thing that just happened to be a good enough trend to where you can, you know, get big off of it. And I also did Clash of Clans, and that's how I originally started my channel. So I had like 15,000 subs before Pokemon Go even came out, you know. Are we doing this thing, Keyleth? I don't know the code, and I don't see a code, so, I mean, I guess just let me know, whatever you want to do. I don't have a code. I can't get in any raid without a code. Wow, that code is weird. Okay, it should work. How did I get in with them all? Wait, what? Anything is fine. Save. Did I type the wrong code? I don't know, I'll try it again. Ba 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 ba. Yeah, I don't know. It's not finding anything for me. Yeah, it's not working, so. Should I try it again or what? Okay, let's try it again. I see Keyleth. Okay, that looks like it worked. Bonnie, did you say you were able to get in? So you got it figured out? That's good. We still got 40 seconds, so I think if somebody wants to hop in and fill that 4th spot, we got room. So there we go. We're good to go. Hey, thank you, Keyleth, for setting up the Thunderous raid for me. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm going to get a Thunderous. And, what is Thunderous weak to? It's weak to Rock and Ice, you guys. Rock and Ice. I looked it up real quick. Thank you, Amal. Yeah, it's weak to Rock and Ice. So, not bad, not bad. By the way, thanks everybody for watching. Thanks for hanging out. It's fun hanging out with you guys. We do a lot of shiny hunting on my channel. It's always a good time. Okay, I didn't see anything good on the path. You guys see anything good? I see Kadabra, I see Hitmonlee, I see Marowak. I don't know. I didn't see anything. Marowak is pretty good. I don't know, ground type versus flying type. Although it is immune to the thunder. So maybe, yeah, actually that could be pretty good. I think I'll do Razor Shell because I'm gonna need my blizzards. Razor Shell. That's always a good hit. That's such a good move. Nice. Muddy Water. Dude, that did a lot of damage. Very good. Wow. Dude, that thing wrecked me. Drill Run. Nice. So here's what's interesting. Doesn't somebody have Smackdown? So if you use Smackdown on Thunderous and you smack it down from the sky, then can somebody use ground type on Thunderous and it'll be weak to it because ground versus electric? Like, will that work? Can you smack it down and then it'll be weak to ground? Or it still won't be weak to ground, it'll just be able to be hit by ground. Because that won't make it weak to ground, will it? Because it's immune to ground because of the flying, but if you take away that, then does it then become weak? I don't know. I guess we can find out. Amal, do you want to smack it down and then try a ground type move on it just to see? I would be curious, at the least. I'm going left just because there's an item lady on the left. Yeah, Smackdown deletes the flying type immunity and levitate. So it will be weak to the ground. Smackdown will cause Thunderous to be weak to ground. Interesting. Very interesting. The Colorman says it will cause it to be weak. Yo, Jack Frost! I did not get Shiny Heatran. We're just messing around with some Thunderous raids. I'm actually getting the Thunderous raid from Keyleth on the stream because it's an exclusive Pokemon Shield raid, so that's helping me get the exclusive raid, so it's actually kind of cool to just grab it real quick. But yeah, thanks for the dono, Jack Frost with the Beast Ball. Let's go. Flying does not resist ground. It's only immune. That makes sense. Why would it resist and be immune, right? So that makes sense. If you delete the immunity, that it no longer has anything protecting it from being weak against ground. That's so cool. The Colorman, thanks for explaining it. I mean, what you're saying makes sense and it sounds right. I want to see it happen. So, Amal, are you going to be able to smack down and then hit that ground attack? I thought Durant was steel type and it would be weak against ground. Was it not weak against the ground type just now? Thanks, Amal. That's really cool. I want to see it. I think that's a cool little trick, you know? Throat chop. I wonder why ground type isn't super effective on Durant. Does anyone have a Darkrai and Legends Arceus that they don't want? For JJ Crossing in the chat? I think Bug resists ground. Oh, interesting. I mean, it is an ant. You'd think it would have full control over, you know, the ground. And I guess that's true. Yeah, because bugs dig in dirt. Yeah. It makes sense because it's an ant, you know? They've mastered the ground. They're certainly not going to be weak to it. Interesting. So because it's bug, it resists the ground type that it would normally be weak to because it's steel. Very interesting. Apparently I'm cheering this turn, so... Oh no! Dang, it only has one hit left. How's it gonna knock out one of our Pokemon? No! This is bad. This is really bad, you guys. Imagine if humans went extinct and ants became the next dominant species. No, I can't imagine it. It's too unrealistic. Insects have gone down their own evolutionary path. They'll never come to intelligence. It's impossible. Insect strength are in numbers. Did you guys know that there's like somebody did like an estimate of how many ants are on the earth, and it was in like quadrillions. It was like more than you could possibly imagine. It was like trillions of trillions of trillions. Somebody came up with some kind of estimate of how many ants are on the earth, and it was like a number that you can't even fathom. Let's see. These are absolutely terrible items, by the way. It wouldn't be ants. Yeah, I don't think it would be ants. You think monkeys would become the dominant species? I don't think there would be a dominant species. The whole concept of a dominant species really can't exist until you get to, like, humans, you know? Like, other animals don't want to dominate each other. They live in, like, symbiotic relationships. Like, the lion hunts the antelope, but the lion doesn't force the antelope into extinction. You know? Like, they live, like, with each other. I think the whole concept of a dominant species would go away if humans became extinct. Think about it. But I don't know, you guys. Humans have had so many chances to go extinct over the years, and we always seem to survive. So, I don't know. Yeah, Bidoof would become the dominant species. It's clearly true. It's obvious. It would be monkeys or parrots. Yeah. Yeah, it's true. I don't know if it would be parrots. I don't know. How's a parrot gonna have a written language? Oh, wow. Did we get thrown out of the den? Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Dude, why are, like, Thundurus and all, like, Landorus, all these are, like, really hard? Am I the only one who thinks that this is, like, terribly hard? Every raid we've done tonight, we failed. Oh, it didn't even let me save it. Oh, well. How come it didn't let me save it? Probably because we didn't even make it to the... Probably because we didn't even make it to the Thundurus, right? Oh, well. No big deal. Whatever. Dude, I can't even believe it. Yeah, because we didn't make it to it. It doesn't let you save it. Because, like, we don't know the way to get to Thundurus, right? Because we didn't get there. We don't know the way. Alright, I guess we got room for one more. We had 4. I'll just wait for somebody else to join then. Alright, there we go. Man, I can't believe we failed so bad. We didn't even get to Thundurus. That was kind of sad. I'm not gonna lie, that made me kind of sad. Is Bidoof in Sword and Shield? I can't recall. Oh, you think cats would be the next dominant species? Yeah, it's true. That's actually not a bad idea. They lived before us in ancient Egypt. I don't know about that one. Cats were actually a really big deal in ancient Egypt. You're right about that. Let's go left because Nidoqueen has got a ground type move, you guys. Left for the Nidoqueen, and also there's a Crocodile. It's Crocodile on the left, so we'll... Oh no, we won't be able to get both of them. It's Crocodile on the left. Yeah, first off, there's many ancient civilizations before Egypt. Second off, cats really became like Egypt is where cat history goes crazy. Like, the whole reason we have all the different colors of cats that we have today is because Egyptians were on, like, this crazy breeding kick of breeding cats. Like, there wouldn't even be orange cats if it wasn't for the Egyptians. Actually, there's a really good PBS special all about the history of cats and how cats became domesticated. And it's really, really interesting, you guys. Like, it's mega interesting. I highly recommend to watch it. It's like the whole evolutionary history of cats, and Egypt plays like a huge part. Like, they used to breed so many cats in ancient Egypt. It's actually insane. And there's like millions of mummified cats that have been found or something like that. It's crazy. But yeah, apparently they were really into sacrificing cats in ancient Egypt, and they were breeding them for that purpose, and cats had a really miserable life in ancient Egypt. But they bred so many of them that it gives us the genetic variety that we have today. It's kind of interesting. Bacteria will be the dominant species. See, this is the thing. I don't know if you understand the concept of dominant species. It's definitely not gonna be bacteria. Okay, but think about this. Yeah, they worshipped cats. It's true. You can Google it. I'll Google it, alright, you guys. Did Egyptians sacrifice cats? The ritual sacrifice, mummification, and burial of cats was extremely common for thousands of years in ancient Egypt. The animals were bred for this specific purpose. Sacrificed kitties were likely a mass offering to the cat goddess Bast. So yes, you guys, they did breed them, sacrifice them, mummify them, and then bury them as a part of their worship of the cat goddess Bast. What you have to do is you have to take yourself out of your modern perspective and put yourself into a 5,000-year-old person's perspective, which is literally impossible. You could never do it. And even people who study ancient Egypt and their religion and their culture and everything for a very long time still have a hard time doing it. So, but yep, they sacrificed the cats to the cat god. I know it seems counterintuitive. Like, if you like the cat, then why are you sacrificing the cat? But that's just how they played. Okay, let's go left for water, you guys. Left for water, yeah. The water Pokemon plus the ground Pokemon is going to be better than just the ground Pokemon. So yeah. Left. Gotta go left. Yup. But yeah, I promise you guys I'm not lying. The PBS documentary about the history of cats is extremely fascinating. That's where I got the information about the cat sacrifice in ancient Egyptian culture. It is accurate. PBS doesn't lie. And all the genetic variety that we have for modern domesticated cats actually comes from the mass breeding that they had going on back in Egypt. Before that, there was only like gray cats. Not even kidding you. There was only gray cats. All the colors, everything, it all comes from Egypt. Because they were breeding them for specific colors and breeding them for specific traits, which is like way different than just, you know, like having a cat and letting it eat the mice in your green field or whatever. But yeah, pretty crazy, huh? I recommend to watch it. It's a really cool documentary. The history of cats is more interesting than you would think. I feel like everybody pretty much knows the history of domesticated dogs, but like nobody really knows the history of domesticated cats. But that's because the information wasn't known. We hadn't put all the pieces together until more modern history, you know, like within our lifetime. So pretty cool. Pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Shout out to Wonder Breeder Mateo. What is wonder breeding? Does anyone know the history of domesticated SpongeBob characters? Come on. Everyone knows you can't domesticate a squirrel or a starfish or a squid. Okay, maybe you could domesticate a squid. They're smart enough. Pokemon Company has many cat Pokemon. That's true, though. That's true. You can't deny that logic. Everyone knows you can't domesticate a sponge. Yeah, Amal, you can have a pet squirrel, but that doesn't make it domesticated. Honestly, domestication is a weird concept because it takes thousands of years to domesticate an animal. And some animals could never be domesticated, like a snake. It's not possible. You couldn't domesticate a snake. You can have a snake that acts normal towards you and doesn't like hurt you, but it like domestication is like a really, really, really long one. You breed Pokemon and wonder trade them? Wonder breeding? Interesting. So like all your level 1 Sobbles or whatever that you were like trying to get a shiny, all your non-shiny ones, you just like trade them away. Domesticate means to make them help you with work. That's true. I think that actually is accurate. Let's see. Domesticate definition. Let's see what it says. To tame and keep it as a pet or for farm produce. So like a cow would be a domesticated animal because we're using it for farm produce. To cultivate a plant for food so that you can have domesticated plants. Yeah, it just means to tame an animal and keep it as a pet or for farm produce, which means like for their milk or whatnot. I'm gonna go body press and see how much damage I get. Yeah, snakes lack the part of their brain where they love, so you can't domesticate them. Exactly, Colorman. Yep, that's spot on. They just don't have any kind of reward system in their brain for, like, emotions. That comes later down the evolutionary path line. When you get to mammals, you start to unlock memory and emotions in the brain, which actually live in the same place in the brain. Sandstorm. I plan to have a blast wonder breeding in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. There you go, Wonder Breeder Mateo. I like it. I like it very much. It sounds cool. It sounds like a really good plan. How did we get to a conversation about domestication? I actually don't even remember how. No idea. I can't even remember. I think we were talking about cats. Oh, somebody said something about cats in ancient Egypt. And if you ever say cats in ancient Egypt, it always reminds me of the PBS special that I watched. It was honestly fascinating. I recommend everybody watch the Cats PBS special. It's so good. I think it was on Nova. It might have been an episode of Nova. I forget. Nova is like the best program. Dude, I love Nova. Yeah, unless breeding doesn't exist in Scarlet and Violet, then I'll walk in the ocean. Please don't walk in the ocean. That doesn't sound like a good plan. Although I guess if you live in Florida right now, the ocean's coming to you. Everybody keep Florida in your prayers. They're getting hit by a Category 4 hurricane right now. What's the 7th gym leader in Sinnoh? Isn't it Candace? I don't know. Yeah, something about the dominant species. Yeah, I think you're right, Bonnie. Somebody was talking about if humans went extinct. I'm like, dude, do you understand how long humans have been on the planet? It's like almost unfathomable how long we've been here. And all the stuff that must have happened all over the world, like volcanoes and, you know, super volcanoes, all the stuff that humankind must have witnessed on this planet, and we still haven't gotten taken out. And now there's like 5 billion of us. I don't think we're going anywhere, guys. I don't think we're going anywhere. I don't think we're going anywhere, you guys. Overpopulating? Nah, dude, the Earth is so big. All you have to do is just drive outside whatever city you live in by like an hour, and you'll see non-stop open space. There's plenty of room for billions more people, and trust me, there will be in our lifetime. Now the pollution, on the other hand, that's a different story. The pollution is getting out of control. I think we could sustain a large population with less pollution. I do believe it's possible. But right now, yeah, the Earth is really big. I mean, it's like really, 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 really big. I drove 8 hours to my brother's house the other day, you guys. I drove from Texas to Arkansas, and you could fit like another billion people just in the space from Texas to Arkansas. I mean, it's just non-stop, wide open space. I don't know how you're gonna grow food for all those people, but you could squeeze them in, that's for sure. Okay, I think we're about done with HEATRAN. I mean, if the cities are overpopulated, those people should just move to a different city. I mean, if anything, a lot of the cities are underpopulated. Look at Detroit. There's a lot of cities that didn't do well after the Industrial Revolution slowed down and all the companies went offshore, and now there's like nobody there. So those overpopulated cities should move to Detroit. I didn't mean to hit Great Ball, dang it. I totally did not mean to hit Great Ball. It's true though, there's a lot of people on the Earth. Can you guys imagine, like, you know, like even like 5,000 years ago, you know, like 10,000 years ago, the population was so much smaller. Let's see, I'm Googling. How big was the world population in 1000 BC? I just Googled that because that was what Google suggested. The population was 50 million people. Whole planet. Whole planet. 50 million people. Whole planet. Imagine. Whole planet. I mean, if you go further back, it's even less. That's not that many people. We have a lot of people now. Okay, no shinies for me, guys. No shinies for me. I didn't get any shinies. Anybody else? Colorman, who's talking about death? I already have Landoras down in the lair. I don't know. I didn't see anybody talking about death. Colorman, you're the only one talking about death, so stop talking about death. You're literally the only one who said the word death this whole time. All of Australia's main cities are 700 plus kilometers apart. I know, right? And like, what's in between? It's probably just like wide open space. Colorman is literally the only person in the chat talking about death. Literally nobody even said the word until he said it. Colorman, stop it. Okay, I'm getting Girder. Girder looks good. To explain it better, all Wonder Breed version exclusives in Scarlet and Violet. Oh, that's nice of you. So people will get like a version exclusive when you trade them randomly. That's kind of cool. Barbarical has got Razor Shell. That's not a bad move. Could take that. Or take Mimikyu, that's fine too. There's nothing in between. I just drove from Melbourne to Adelaide. Doing Melbourne to Sydney tonight. Are you a trucker? Oh, that's so cool. Are you like a Australian trucker? Okay, Mantine is on the left and it does have Wide Guard, and we could use that Wide Guard. And also Hitmontop has Wide Guard, so 2 Wide Guard Pokemon out here. I think that there's also a ground type. Isn't that Ghost and Ground? You were born in Adelaide? Whoa, that's so cool. Does that mean you're Australian, Azur? Okay, what do we got? What do we got? I literally have nothing. I'm gonna do coaching the whole time, you guys. My moves don't have any effect. I just travel to see bands a lot. Oh, that's so cool. I used to do that a lot. Moved to England from Australia? Oh, cool. That is kind of cool. Okay, so exit with a sidestep. What band are you going to see? I guess that's the obvious question. Are you following the same band around? Are you a groupie? Oh my god, please tell me you're a groupie and you're following the same band on their whole tour. That'd be so cool. We used to drive for tour every 2 to 3 months. I used to just go to whatever tour was nearby. Like, whatever band was coming near, I would drive and go see. If it was something I wanted to see, of course. Because, yeah. There was not a lot going on in my sleepy little town that I grew up in. So I'd have to drive really far, like 3 hours if I wanted to see any concerts. But it was worth it. I like driving. I've always enjoyed driving, so 3 hours on the road is like not that big of a deal to me. Now, when I drove 8 hours to see my brother the other day, oh my goodness, that was crazy. That was a long drive. Bunsy, you think that SpongeBob has something to do with nuclear stuff? Okay. Isn't Bikini Bottoms like the name of one of the nuclear sites? Bikini Bottom nuclear test site. It's called Bikini Atoll, known as Bravo. It was a very large nuclear test site. So there you go. I think we can put this one to rest. There's probably some kind of a connection there. Wait, Hot Potatoes said the only bands he saw in concert was Hannah Montana. Hannah Montana is not a band. That's Miley Cyrus. What? Hannah Montana is her fictional character that she plays on television. Wait a second. Wait a second. They're called Shinto Katana. They're from Sydney. It's a one-off show. Oh, cool. Dude, exit with a sidestep. You are a groupie. I knew it. Somebody needs to take this wide guard Pokemon. One of you guys need to take it. I don't understand why nobody's taking it. Nobody's taking it. I have a good Pokemon. I can't believe nobody took it. What? You guys, Heatran is weak to water, fighting, and ground. So if you don't have a water, fighting, or ground type move, you should get one. And it's also a wide guard Pokemon that we need wide guard for. Bonnie, I already have a good Pokemon for this one. But you don't. You have Mr. Mime. Are you gonna get back on them all? That'd be cool. Yeah, I already have a 4x effective attack, so I'm very, very good. I have one of the best Pokemon you can get for this. There's still another wide guard Pokemon up there. It's Hitmontop. Man, I have no effect on so many Pokemon. I guess I'm doing coaching again. Oh, you thought you had stuff to do, Amal? You always have so much stuff to do in the middle of the night, Amal. It's crazy. You're like the busiest person in the middle of the night that I've ever met. Please no more bombs. Yeah, can we just tell like the world leaders, please no more bombs? Alright, well, I'm gonna keep on doing coaching because all my moves are ineffective. Yeah, Colorman, you're doing the mono bug run in sword. Yep, that's right. You got any good Pokemon going? This is your midday? Okay, Amal. You do you. Colorman, I have no idea what you're talking about, fam. Okay, somebody really needs to take this Golurk. I don't know why people aren't taking it. Just take it. Okay, we still need to go left for the fighting type because it's got wide guard. And Blake needs to take it and then spam wide guard the whole time. Thank you for subscribing, Wonder Breeder. Is it really a Hannah Montana concert? Maybe she did tour as Hannah Montana. Yeah, I think she did tour as Hannah Montana. I didn't know that. I actually didn't know that. I thought she only toured as Miley Cyrus. Yeah, apparently she did like concerts as Hannah Montana. That's not her name. Hannah Montana's a fictional character. I didn't know she actually toured under that name. That's crazy. Yeah, I totally didn't know. I googled it. It's here. It's on her Miley Cyrus. It's on her Miley Cyrus like YouTube channel, but yeah, Miley Cyrus is Hannah Montana. That's so crazy. I don't have a night job, I just have no life. Yeah, that pretty much sums it up. But I think that having a video game that you enjoy and having the time to stay up all night, I don't know, I wish I had the time to stay up all night and play games. I consider that having a life, Amal. Living the good life, in fact. I wish I could stay up all night and play games. I'd probably play Fortnite with you. If I had time like that, oh man, think of the things I would do. Stay up all night and play games while at work? Yo, that's big brain, PokeGeek. That's big brain, PokeGeek. Very big brain. Best of both worlds, right? I'm still doing coaching because that's all I got. Wow, that didn't do very much damage. Hey, congrats to the Colorman. Got some good Pokemon for his mono bug run. Way to go. Yeah, I think I'll do another one of them all. Don't worry. I'll do one, yeah. I'm gonna do Focus Punch. That's actually a pretty good move. Hey, shout out to Boogan Dad TV. As long as he doesn't attack me, I'll get off a really good hit. Max Hailstorm, who's he gonna hit? No! He broke my focus. He broke my focus. That's messed up. I would've got a good hit. Should I use Shedinja or Ninjask? I like Ninjask personally. Okay, we got Hitmontop. Thank goodness, we got him down. Made it halfway up Mount Coronet. Nice, Amal. You're catching up. Good job. I'm glad you were working on it. Okay, Blake is the one who needs to take Hitmontop. Take it, Blake. There we go. I don't know why I thought Hitmontop has wide guard. Why did... Oh, I'm thinking of Hitmonlee. That's what it is. I was thinking of Hitmonlee has wide guard, not Hitmontop. But Hitmontop is still really good for this because it has a ground type move. Remember, you guys, if you have a ground type move, only use your ground type move because it does 4x damage, not just 2x damage. Yeah, go for the 4x damage, you guys. Yeah, if you want to try Thunderous again, we could do it one more time. Because I didn't get the raid. So, I mean, it'd be nice to snag it just so I have it. We could do that if you guys want. Amal says he wants to do Thunderous, and so does Keyleth. So, I think that works for me if you guys want to do it. I'll do it. What game copy version do I have? I'm playing Pokemon Sword right now. I've got both, though. I think if we all do our ground type moves again, it'll be done. I wish that they would update the game to have like the Galarian birds in the raids so we could get them shiny. I feel like that would bring back so many people to play the game. If they put Galarian birds in the Dynamax den so we could shiny hunt them. Like, how come they don't do that? It's like, do you want people to play your game? Then give us good content, like shiny legendary Pokemon that we want to shiny hunt. It would be so perfect. Shiny Galarian birds. Dude, I would go so hard for shiny Galarian birds. Like, nothing would stop me. Marowak was burned and it's gonna faint. And my girder fainted too, so we're in rough shape here. You're giving away shiny Galarian Zapdos? Whoa. I never even got shiny Galarian Zapdos because I didn't like the way they gave them out. So I never participated in that event because I thought that event was garbage. So all the shiny Galarian birds, I missed out. And there's going to be people who miss out on shiny Eternatus too because they think that event is garbage. And they don't like the way that they're giving out the shiny Eternatus. So a whole bunch of people never get shiny Eternatus because they don't have a GameStop nearby. You know? It's just totally unfair. It's just a totally unfair system. Give us the shiny hunting experiences. I want to shiny hunt these Pokemon. Don't just give it to me for free with a code. That's lame. Put it in the Dynamax den. Let me go after it. You'll give me shiny Galarian Moltres? Oh my god, you guys are so generous. I don't want to tape you guys as shiny Galarians. They were hard to get. A lot of people doing giveaways for Eternatus. Oh, I bet. I mean, you can get 100 of them hacked. And it wasn't that hard to get a lot of codes if you knew what you were doing. So there's a lot of people who have like a dozen Eternatus codes. Which I find a little bit strange because some people couldn't even get one. Nope. If they want people to be happy, just put the Pokemon in the game to where we can shiny hunt them. And if I paid 60 bucks for this game, it better have that shiny Pokemon in there. 60 bucks is a lot of money, and then they don't even have the shiny Pokemon in the game. I mean, come on. That's messed up. They're like, you could pay $60 for this game, but then you still have to go to GameStop. And if you don't have a GameStop, sucks to be you. I didn't get a shiny, you guys. No shine for me. At least we beat the raid. I was worried there for a bit. I was a little bit worried. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, let's go see if the lady's got anything. Nope, she doesn't have anything. Okay, did you guys want to do Thunderous? Is that what we're doing? Should I do the same code? Okay, well, I'm gonna do it. All I made it in was with them all. Is this right? This doesn't seem right. That's alright, we can just do Heatran, it doesn't matter. Heatran's easier anyway. We shouldn't have any trouble beating it. There's Boog! Alright, hop in, you guys. Alright, another Heatran. Let's see if we can get this thing shiny. Stunfisk. That's a good one. Raichu's not bad either. Raichu has Focus Blast and Lightning Rod. Charjabug has got Dig, which is actually pretty good, but it's a bug type, so it'll be weak against fire, I think. Pretty sure. Escavalier, I think, is pretty good because it has Drill Run. And Charjabug has Dig. I don't know how that stacks out. I'm not sure if they're weak against fire because they're bug types. But it might be worth it. Charjabug has Dig, which means it'll dig off the map, so half the time you can't even hit it anyway. I saw Water type. That's the only thing I saw that was good. Oh, there's Ground on the left. The Ghost on the left is Ground, you guys, and we need to get that. And then we can get the Water, which is going to be Vaporeon, which is actually fantastic. So go left, you guys, and we'll get the Ground type. Shout out to Bunzy. Oh, sorry, Bunzy, you couldn't get in. It can be a little bit hard to get in, as we've seen. I couldn't get in Keyleth's raid either. How long has this hunt lasted? It's been a few weeks now. It hasn't been that long. I'm gonna do Max Quake. Weezing doesn't have Levitate, does it? Shiny Vaporeon would be cool. Yeah, it really would. Low-key, it's one of the best shinies in the Evolution line. Purple shiny. Where's the top hat? It's actually not Galarian Weezing, it's regular Weezing. Which both of them are in the game, interestingly enough. Keyleth, if you're gonna have that Thundurus for a while, I could just get it another night. It's hard to host raids on the stream. It is. There's a little bit of delay, so you gotta be out ahead of me with your raid. You gotta host it like before we get there, because you've seen them all and I typed the code really fast. But yeah, thanks for saving that for me, Keyleth. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna do Max Geyser for my second one because I think we're gonna knock it out. I don't want to use up all my ground type moves. Yeah, that's cool. I didn't realize Thundurus is an exclusive, so once I get it, I won't take it off my list until I'm done with it. But tonight, Landorus and Tornadus and Thundurus, we did all three of them, and they were hard. They were really hard. I couldn't believe how hard they were. Charjabug might have wasted that dig, because I don't know if the Weezing is going to survive to the next turn, but actually it might. Wow, that barely did any damage. Oh, because it's raining. Ha! It's raining and the fire type move didn't do as much damage. Nice. Yeah, I think Charjabug might have wasted that dig. We'll see. Maybe it'll come up. Maybe on an event where they could have the Galar birds be found on Dynamax notes. I would love that event. But I mean, Sword Shield's been out for a while now. I figure if they were gonna do it, they would have done it by now. Whoever's playing Raichu, we're waiting on you. Your team is Dewpider, Dottler, Grubbin, Butterfree, and Nincada. Have you got the G-Max Butterfree? Should I leave the wild area? I don't know. It seems like a good team to me. So the next Pokemon is Ghost and Ground. And I don't know if the bug type Pokemon on our team are weak against fire because they're bugs, because I'm not sure if they have other... I'm not sure if they resist the fire somehow. But if you guys want to swap out your bug type Pokemon, especially I think the Charge-a-Bug, then it's worth considering. Escavalier is bug and steel. Doesn't that mean it's 4x weak to fire then? Escavalier might really need to swap out if they're 4x weak. Oh yeah, shiny Golurk, that would be nice. I don't even know what color it is. Yeah, so shiny, or sorry, shiny, I didn't mean to say shiny. Escavalier, you may want to consider swapping on this one. And then the Charge-a-Bug maybe on the next one, something like that. Oh, hope he gets a double shiny and has to choose. Dude, I've been waiting for that to happen for a really long time, so I actually hope it happens as well. But what if it's, I mean, obviously if it's a legendary, there's no choice at all. It'll be easy. But if we get two shinies that are non-legendary, that'll be interesting. You had Barbaracle and Giratina. Yeah, that'd be a tough one because Barbaracle is actually kind of a cool shiny. Giratina, I mean, obviously you took the Giratina, I'm sure. But Barbaracle's still pretty cool shiny. I would just like to have it for the experience because I think it'd be a fun experience to have that experience. Like, whoa, I got two. What are the chances, you know? But yeah, obviously you have to choose. It's sad to miss a shiny. It's so true. Yeah, so true. Well, Golurk is going down slowly but surely. Whoa, what was that? Golurk tightened its focus. Raichu took the effect. Whoa, Raichu's lightning rod. Did somebody try to use an electric type move? Yeah, don't forget we have Raichu on the team. You can't use electric type moves with Raichu on the team. Don't forget. I'm gonna catch it in a Dusk Ball. Because it's a ghost. Where is Dwebble in the wild area? I don't know. Oh yeah, Golurk looks like the Iron Giant movie. Yeah, it looks conspicuously like the Iron Giant movie. And didn't they come out about the same time too? Some people accuse Pokemon of being unoriginal in their Pokemon designs, and every once in a while I have to agree, because I'm like, dude, you obviously copied the Iron Giant. I think it's fair to say. Unless Golurk came out before the Iron Giant, but I don't think that's accurate. Go for the Vaporeon, and I'm not sure if the Charjabug needs to swap out, because if you use Dig, you're not going to be on the map, so you won't get hit by anything by Heatran, because it'll be a miss. So I don't know. I'm okay with Charjabug staying and using Dig, but if you want to swap out for the Vaporeon, that's okay too. I guess it's up to you. Oh, too bad you can't use electric type attacks because they'll just get absorbed by Raichu. I'm gonna do electric terrain because it'll actually help the team, because we do have some electric attacks. So I'm gonna go with the electric terrain. Iron Giant came out in 1999, so there we go, that settles it. I wasn't sure what the time difference on those two was. So there we go, it's settled. But Golurk isn't a steel type, so clearly they're not copying Disney, right? Because it's not a steel type. If it was steel type, then you know already. I can't attack with my Mighty Bug. I know, me too. I'm pretty sure if I Dynamax, I can do Max Lightning, though. It won't absorb the Max Lightning. Pretty sure I can get around it with a Dynamax. Yeah, use electric moves to boost Raichu's special attack and have Raichu one-shot it. Yep, that's pretty much, yeah, that's what we should do. Caleb's right. Caleb Adrian. I've got my Max Lightning. I do believe that will work. And it won't get absorbed. But we'll see. Did it just take my attack? I think it just took my attack. I think it took my attack. Wait a second. It took my Max Lightning. It did. It did. It took my Max Lightning. Can you believe it? It took my Max Lightning. I didn't think that would happen. I thought it would go off. It absorbed my Max Lightning. Okay, I didn't expect that. I didn't know you could absorb a Max Lightning. Oh well. Now we know, I guess. If I get Shiny Vaporeon, I could take it over to Pokemon Legends Arceus. Probably just to give it away. Not for my Living Dex or anything like that. Okay, it's got Water Pulse. I don't think anybody really needs to swap out. Because, yeah, Dig is going to be so effective against Heatran that it'll probably be worth staying with Charjabug. Focus Band. Yeah, I guess I'm stuck with Focus Band because there really wasn't anything else to choose. Dude, why are they giving me the worst items tonight, I swear? I'm searching for Dwebble. Okay. Have fun Colorman. Oh, I really hope I get a shiny Heatran tonight. It'd be nice to get it done. Focus Band keeps you from getting knocked out in one hit, which is pretty unlikely to happen to me, so it's not really the best move for me, but whatever. I was thinking about doing an electric type move just to charge up the Raichu, but I think Raichu is going to be using physical attacks, not special attacks. Because isn't Focus Blast a physical attack? I'm not sure. Amal, you've never heard anybody say again at the end of a question? It's a colloquial way of speaking, but maybe they don't speak that way where you live. It's very common. I never heard of Symbiotic Titan. Hot potatoes, I never heard of it. Oh no, Raichu fainted. Oh, it's by the guy who made Samurai Jack. Samurai Jack was pretty good. Oh no, Heat Wave. No. Okay, let's see if we get a shiny. Oh, I keep on accidentally hitting the Great Ball. I didn't mean to hit Great Ball. I totally did not mean to toss out the Great Ball. I have regrets. That's the second time I did that tonight, too. Okay, please, 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 please let me get a shiny tonight. Oh, wow. That, I don't know. Weezing just looked weird to me. Even though shiny Weezing I know is blue. It just has like a weird color. Doesn't it look weird? It looked weird to me. That's not shiny Golurk. That's not shiny Vaporeon. Ah. No shinies. Oh well, you guys. Oh well. Another night of no shinies for me. It's so weird. Okay. Well, I'm going to get out of here, you guys. That was a lot of fun. Keep in mind, you still have one more night to use... Actually, 2 more nights to use the Ashes Lucario code. If you guys are looking for the free Ashes Lucario, you can get it off the Cerebi page. It's one of the final expiring Pokemon that you can get via code right now in Pokemon Sword and Shield, so don't forget about that, you guys. Go get that Ashes Lucario. Okay, good night, everybody. I'll catch you next time. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Peace, you go.